start with blocks, okay? This is so much fun. This is going to be called the upward cross block. And again, it's exactly what it says it is. This is to protect your head area in case something was coming overhead to land on top of your head. And we're going to do a upward cross block. Okay, let's do that from a Zen. So let's go ahead and get into a left Zen, where your left knee is bent, your right leg is straight. Again, your feet are wider than your shoulder, straight at it. And you're going to make your fists and bring those fists right back to the chamber. Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an X with our arms across over our head. Now, please make sure that you do not block your eyes, okay? When you do this, don't come up in front of your eyes. Go over your eyebrows and make your cross or your X up here, like this. You notice I never covered my eyes. Again, one more time. Seems simple enough, and it is, but you need to make sure that your hands are back to back, or fists are back to back, that your forearms are facing each other, and you're leaving enough room to catch something, maybe the arm that's striking you up here. So I'm not here, and I'm not here. Definitely this is wrong. This is right. So again, let's look at that. Up. Last time. Up. Very cool. Let's do that from that Zen. Because you can actually start walking in Zens and doing these each time you step forward. And last time. Okay, the next block is a downward cross block. Okay, and that is the reverse of what we just did. Now we're going to cover our groin area. Okay, so what we're going to do is this, from a Zen again, left Zen, right leg back, hands in the chamber. We're going to come straight down in front of our groin, stopping a leg possibly that is coming up to kick us in the groin. So we would go, again, cover, up. And again, my arms are back to back, my forearms. Not pinky to pinky, not thumb to thumb, knuckles to knuckles. Forearms are facing each other, the back of the forearm. Ready? One more time. Cover. Up. Awesome. All right. The next block is a lot of fun. This is probably my favorite block, and it's called a circle block. And what you're going to do with that is you're going to make a complete circle with your hand. And this circle is actually going to block a strike to your head if it was necessary, strike to your midsection, strike to your groin. This block covers a lot. It covers a lot of area. So what you're going to need to do is go back to your, let's go to a horse stance, and then from here we're going to shift into an hourglass. Okay? So again, my feet are going to shift into an hourglass. Go back to a horse stance. They're going to shift hourglass this way. Go back to a horse stance. They're going to shift that direction with this leg straight. So when I shift this way, this leg locks straight. When I shift that way, this leg locks straight. And at the same time, I'm going to drop my arm down, my hand. It's going to be an open hand technique, and it's going to make a, well, in one case counterclockwise and another one a counterclockwise position. So here we go. Let's watch it. Horse stance, hands are open. I'm going to shift to my right, drop my right hand, and in my case, I'm making a counterclockwise circle. We're going to do that all together. We're going to shift, drop our arm, and circle. It starts by the leg and ends by the leg. And you're pushing just like you're scooping water with your hand. As this. Ready? Let's do the other side. I'm going to shift down, and now I'm going to do a clockwise circle from my point of view. Let's do it again. Shift to the same side. Let's go back to the center, and let's do alternating right and left out circle blocks, okay? So ready, here we go. Shift. Shift. Come back to the ready position, shift. Two more. Very, very good. So let's recap those 3 blocks that we just did. And these are so much fun, and this last one is really a great block, especially if you're sparring or if you're just out on the street and need it for self-defense. It covers a big area and will block and cover a lot of targeted areas for you. So we started with the upward cross block over our head, went on to the downward cross block, protecting our groin and stomach area. And then the last one was simply called a circle block, but you're doing those from on hourglass stands, left and right. So that's just the start of the blocks. We've got a few more to go. Stick with us. I look forward to seeing you at the next lesson. Again, slow down, practice these 3. When you get comfortable with them, move on to the next set of blocks. Okay? You're doing really good, and I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Thank you. All right. Okay, we're going to start this block section in the green belt with the drop block. And that's quite interesting, so stick with me on that. We're going to do it from a Zen position. And what you're doing is you're catching a kick coming into your stomach by doing an extended hourglass, moving way over to the side for that, catching the kick or the leg, pulling it up, and then covering the knee of that leg with an outside palm heel block or a strike. So this is what that's going to look like. Go ahead and get into, let's just go in and get a natural stance. We'll do it from natural and we'll move into that extended hourglass stance. So from here, your opponent's in front of you, he's going to kick you in the stomach, and what you're going to do is you're going to drop deep into that hourglass, extended hourglass stance, scoop the leg that's coming in toward your stomach, and pick it up right behind his calf, and bring his leg up here, and then you're going to trap it by putting your left hand on top of his knee, so he can't bend his knee and get up out of it. All right? So you'll see what it is in the application. It will be a much cleaner and better view of what's happening, but you need to learn the process and get your muscles to memorize the moves. So let's do that again. From a natural stance, you're going to set this hand over here and step to the left to an extended hourglass stance, sweeping this hand down, catching the leg, and bringing it over here. The opposite hand is going to trap the knee. So let's do that again. We're going to do it a few times from this side, then we'll switch to the other side. 2 more times. Here, you're going to set, swoop, block. Again, last time, on this side, drop, block. So you're going to drop and block, drop, block, and secure the leg, trapping the knee with your left palm heel. Okay? Good. Let's go to the other side now. So I'm going to step out with my right leg, swoop with my left. I'm going to drop block with the other leg. Natural stance. Good. Did you see that? I scooped his leg right up as it's coming in and kicked me. I'm stepping out of the way. Last time. Drop, block. That's all you got to think about. Drop and block and trap. So we're going to be ready. Drop, block, trap. Good. Okay, let's go one more time in case you had any doubts. Ready? Okay, awesome. Now, we're going to move on to the next block, which will be an open backhand block. So from a ready position, you're going to actually be blocking or out to the side, open backhand block. That's all you're going to do is just kind of do a backhand. That's why they call it an open backhand block. And I'm going to block a hand maybe grabbing me or a punch coming in, and I'm going to set. Let's go from a horse stance here. Hands are open position. Horse stance, look, set, block. All right, let's do that again, and let's close this one and get ready to strike. Set, look, block. Did you see my other hand close and get ready to strike? Do it again. Look, set, block. All right, let's go to the other side. We're going to look, we're going to set, we're going to block. And of course, my right hand turns into a fist ready to strike again. Let's do it all together. I kind of broke it up for you there. Ready? Good. Now let's go right and left 2 times each. Ready? Set. Go to the other side. Ready, set, block. Other side. Ready, set, block. Last time. Look, set, block. Good. That's your open backhand block. The last one's going to be an outside palm heel block. So think about what a palm heel is. We've already talked to you about what a palm heel strike is. This is going to be a block or a strike, because a block can be a strike and a strike can be a block. But what we're going to do is we are going to trap or block across our midsection as if someone were coming in to grab me, maybe my collar, and I would come to the outside and do a 45-degree strike with my palm heel across my body, blocking that hand or striking that hand that's coming in to grab. So let's do that from a horse stance. Open your hands, palm heel, remember? So what we're going to do is we're going to set. I'm setting my right hand up by my ear, my left hand is here, and I'm going to push that 45 degrees across my body to the opposite side. Let's do that again. All right, again. Outside palm heel block. Let's go to the other side. Look at my other hand. It's retreating back to the chamber in a closed fist position. Set. And last time, this side. And now we can alternate a couple. And again. Fantastic. So let's recap those 3 blocks that we just did. First one was the drop block, where we dropped and we blocked. The next one was the open backhand block, blocking to the left and to the right open-handedly. And then the last one was an outside palm heel block, blocking 45 degrees across our body with the palm of our heel. So we're finishing up, I think, on the next section with our blocks. We're getting further and further into this, and you guys are doing go ahead and finish up the blocks in the green belt section. There are only 3 left. First one is going to be a double outside palm heel block, and it's actually called an arm break for short. So what you're doing is when somebody comes in to grab you with one hand and they're holding your shirt or whatever you have on, they're grabbing you, you're going to be in a position where you could, if you needed to, especially if the other hand he had was threatening with a weapon, you would be able to break the arm that's holding your shirt. So let's go ahead and show you how that works. And what you have to remember is that the hand that is striking the outside has to hit the elbow, is the one that's outside. The furthest one away from you is striking the elbow. The closest one to you will be striking his wrist. So you'll be locking his arm and breaking it at the elbow. Okay? Let's take a look at that. So, go ahead and set your hands in an open position, and you are here in your chamber. You're on horse stance. And what we're going to do is we're going to set for a double outside palm heel block. Double outside palm heel block. One hand's going to go further away from you, and that's the one striking the elbow. The other hand closer to you is hitting the wrist that's grabbing your shirt. Again, double outside palm heel. And you want to go past the hands. You don't want to stop here. You want to actually push hard. So let's do that together 3 times. With my left hand will be going out further toward his elbow, and then we'll do it 3 times the opposite direction. Ready, set, hop. Let's do it again. Ready, set, hop. And last time. Double outside palm heel, arm break. Good. Now let's do the same, only now my right hand will be going out further to his elbow, because he's probably grabbing me with his left arm. So that's going to go to his elbow. This will go to his wrist. Ready? Double outside palm heel, strike or block, also known as an arm break. Ready? Good. Ready, set. Let's ki-eye this time. Last time. Set. That was good. Very simple and very effective. Let's do the next block. That is a double circle, and we call that inside palm heel block. So watch what we're doing. We're actually grabbing. If someone were to grab with both hands your lapel, you will be able to come in inside into a double palm heel block, and we're going to follow that up with a double palm heel strike. I think you're going to like this one. It's probably one of my favorites. So here we go. From the horse stance again. All right, I want you to bring and put your hands back to back as you drive them inside the 2 hands that are grabbing your coat or lapel.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh? So it's a double inside palm heel block followed by a double upward palm heel strike. Ready? There's the block. There's the strike. So all in one motion, all in one breath, and a ki-eye. Awesome. Let's do that again. It's starting to get fun, isn't it? Last time. Good. So you'll see more when we do the application for that. You'll see it better as how you would apply it, but I think you get the idea. All right, now it's a double inside palm heel block followed by a double upward palm heel strike. The last block is a downward palm heel block. What you're going to be doing here is you're going to be blocking possibly a kick to your groin or to your midsection, your stomach, and you're simply going to set your palm heels and you're going to drive them at a 45-degree angle down across your body, protecting your stomach and groin. And you're going to be striking with your palm heel in a downward fashion, and your target is going to be his shin or his ankle. So you can imagine, like I said, if you've ever walked up a flight of steps and tripped and caught your shin on a stair, you know that hurts. Well, that's what you're doing. You're going to slam the heel of your palm into his shin, and it's going to hurt him, not you. Okay? Let's try that. We're going to use our hips a little bit this time, so go ahead and set your hands, palm heel, and we're going to shift into that hourglass and strike down across and cover our groin and midsection. Let's do that again. Right hand. Right hand again. This is done from an hourglass. Let's do our left hand. Again. And one last time. We'll do two alternating, right, left, right, left. Good. Great. So we just finished up the last three blocks in the green belt section, and they were as follows. First one we did was a double outside palm heel strike, or also known as an arm break. The next one we did was a double inside palm heel double circle, followed up with a double upward palm heel strike. And then the last one we did, of course, was just the downward palm heel strike, protecting your groin and midsection, doing a down block straight down 45 degrees across your body. So I think we've got that all wrapped up, and we are now ready to move on to the kicks section of the green belt. I hope you're having a great time. I sure am. Thank you.
Whoa. What the heck is that? What kind of shenanigans is that, huh? Where'd that go? I have tools and bits in my